In this video, I'm going to look at good and ill health of a rabbit, give it a health check, describe the correct personal protective equipment, and see how the 5 freedoms are met by evaluating its environment. The first sign of ill and good health you would look at is posture. So if the animal is hunched or not, if it's able to move, and is there any visual signs of lameness, and if not visual signs of lameness, then it could mean that there is neurological signs like lameness. Another thing you'd look at is the movement, which is that. Is the fur looking healthy? So is it glossy, is it smooth, and is it soft? And what the behaviour is like of the animal. So is it normally aggressive, and say for instance it's calm one day, then that's not normal, or is it like really lethargic and it's never normally like that? And the weight of the animal, so if it's overweight or underweight. The PPE you'd need to wear for this. I'm wearing my lab coat because it protects my clothes underneath. It also stops the rabbit's claws from getting caught on my clothes. And steel toe cap boots should be worn because if you drop anything heavy, then it will protect your feet. All jewellery should be taken off, as if the rabbit wriggles while you're holding it, then it could get caught and it would cause injury for the rabbit and myself. And finally, my hair is tied up because when looking over the animal, I can see everything, so like my hair's not in my face, and it reduces the risk of injury upon the animal as it could get caught. So when health checking the animal, you'd go from head to tail. This is because it's more hygienic for yourself and the animal. So if we look at its nose, there's no discharge and it's clear, and there's no cuts or sores or swellings, and it's very clean little rabbit, and dry. You then look at its mouth, so there's no discharge, which means there's no ulcers or tooth problems for it, and no cuts or swellings there either. When looking at that rabbit's eyes, its eyes are bright and clear, and there are also no discharge. They're free of infection, and there are 2 eyes. His ears, they're clean. As I'm looking, they look clean. There's no discharge and no waxy build-up. Its body as a whole, so you look at its fur, which is very soft and glossy at the moment, so this is good. And if you look at its skin underneath here as well, it looks clear, and there's not really any scabs or anything, cuts or anything over his body. A body condition score for this rabbit would be about 2.5 out of 5. This is because he has a nice coverage and there's no protruding bones, and he's not overweight or underweight. The TPR, as I haven't actually got the equipment to do it, I'm just going to explain the average. So the average temperature for a rabbit internally would be 38 to 40 degrees Celsius. The pulse should be 130 to 325 beats per minute, and respiration should be 32 to 60 breaths per minute. The anal genital area of this rabbit is very clean. There's no lumps or bumps anywhere. It's actually, very clean. And there's no discharge. So overall, this rabbit is healthy.